Tonight, some Worth County storm victims say they are furious about how county leaders are handling storm recovery efforts. One family is not happy about a zoning ordinance that they believe should have been suspended after the January storms. WALB News 10's Re-Essa Buckle spoke to one resident.
Jim, after receiving a nuisance letter from the zoning department about the storm damage to their home, Michelle Andrews and her husband said they feel like they're being treated like criminals.
That our property constitute a general nuisance to the public and the adjoining neighbors.
This is the letter Michelle Andrews received just weeks after her home was destroyed by the deadly tornadoes in January.
It was offensive, and I just don't think that these ordinances that have been put in place fit the situation.
She's talking about the nuisance ordinance. An ordinance which states if you have damage to your home that is 50% or greater than what the tax assessor values the property, then you cannot get building permits to repair it.
This is traumatizing.
Worth County leaders told her the storm damage was in fact greater than her home's property value. Her insurance agent reached out to Worth County commissioners about the nuisance letter.
Nobody knew that these ordinances were in place, and they were telling him one story, but nobody would ever come out and tell us anything, so we went on to court as planned. If the defendant fails to appear, a warrant will be issued for their arrest.
In March, Andrews was summoned to court, and the judge ruled her home must be demolished.
We were not criminals. But the paperwork, the documentation that was sent to us, it made us sound like criminals.
She also said she agreed with most of the ordinance, but not all of it.
They need to reach out and help and support the citizens rather than kicking them when they're down.
Now, Andrews demolished her home last week. Tonight, she is asking Worth County commissioners to enforce the nuisance ordinance on a case-by-case basis and suspend it during natural disasters. Now, WALB also reached out to Worth County commissioners for a comment, but they did not return our calls.